Hey, Vicky from Bright in Mind, and today I'm going to talk about the 4 basic steps to master. Check this out. The first basic is, who do you listen to? When it comes to who do you listen to, it's listen to someone who has what you want and who has been where you are. For example, and this is what I read in a book years ago, when someone has an issue with their heart, they don't go to see a foot doctor, they go to see a heart doctor. And it's with anything in life, including relationships. You don't go to someone for relationship advice who's had several failed relationships. It really comes down to, who do you listen to? Do they have what you want in life? Are they living the life that you want? Or are they not? If they're not, you have to ask yourself, is this the person that you want to listen to? When it comes to even myself, when I ask for advice with certain people, I make sure that when it comes to that certain subject, they are actually living it or have lived it and have success in it and have results. Also, if you enjoyed this video, how about smashing that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to give you updated on more videos on how to brighten your mind. It really helps the algorithm in my video to help brighten people's mind by sharing more and more of this information to people. Hi, Rose. A few years ago, I wanted to seek out a mentor in how to live a more positive life and how to bring that more into my life. There were some mentors that I did come across that it did sound like it was good, but when it came to their personal life, it didn't seem they were too happy. And I'm glad I thought about this concept of who do you listen to, because in actuality, even though I was listening to certain things and discerning is a big thing too, I wanted to make sure that they were giving me the right information. I wanted to make sure that I was discerning it, because when it came to their things in life, they weren't applying it. So it's really, who do you listen to? The second one is the Teachability Index. The Teachability Index consists of 2 indexes. 1, willingness to learn, and 2, willingness to accept change. When it comes to this, you have to make sure that both are set to 10, meaning 1 being not changeable or willingness to learn, and 10 being completely willingness to learn and completely willing to change. For example, if someone wants to lose weight, their willingness to learn is high up there. They go read books, they listen to YouTube, they listen to certain people who have the results they want, so they are willing to learn. However, when it comes to changing the kind of food they want and doing extra exercises to lose that weight, they're not willing to change. So although one of the indexes, willingness to learn, is high, if willingness to change is 0, it's 0 and 0. I created this chart on explaining the Teachability Index and how it has to be 10-10. The chart shows that if you don't have a 10 on willingness to change and a 10 on willingness to learn, your Teachability Index is 0. Meaning that if you're not willing to do any change or learn, you're not going to get the results you want in life. This comes with anything in life. When it comes to Teachability Index, you must have 10-10. 10 willingness to change and 10 willingness to learn. Doing some videos. Oh, there she is. Hi, Bums. How's your day?
Good, I got you something.
Oh, okay. Yay!
I'm putting my pocket for you.
She's the best. She's the best in the world. I think. Enjoying my cookie. How's your day?
Hi. Tired.
She ran back to the car while I did some videos. Still work corporate, so after work, while I wait for her, I did some videos. The third basic to master is the training balance scale. And the training balance scale is a scale that goes from one side is thinking and the other side is the action and actually doing the item. And for example, when it comes to the training balance scale, 99.9% has to be on the thinking to help manifest what you want, to help get what you want, because it starts with the thinking. And 0.1% is the doing, because without the right thinking, you're not going to be doing the actions that are required. And what one of my mentors called this is target state. So when your thinking is at least 50%, at least 50%, you should have 99.9% on the thinking. But if it's at least 50% every single day on what you desire and what you want, you will manifest things fast. If it's even below that, whenever you try to do the actions over and over and over, the actions will feel tiring. The action won't feel right. It won't feel like you're getting the results that you want. So when it comes to the training balance scale, 99.9% is the thinking. The fourth one is the 4 ways in learning information. This includes unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence, which is the level you want to get to for mastery. It's conscious incompetence. It's you don't know what you don't know. And you're at the first level of mastery in trying to figure out what you need to know to get to where you need to go. The fourth one is the 4 ways in learning information. This includes unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence, which is the level you want to get to for mastery. The second is conscious competence. You know what you don't know, but you want to know it. The third one is conscious competence. So you starting to get to know, and you're eventually get to know even more. And the fourth one is conscious competence, which is like when you're on autopilot. You just know the information. It just comes out of you just easily, quickly, because you've mastered it. How do you get from unconscious incompetence to unconscious competence? When you learn the basics, you do it over and over and over until it becomes autopilot level. For example, the 4 basics I'm sharing with you today. If you do this over and over and over, let's say this is the first time you've heard this concept, that would mean that you're on the unconscious incompetence level, meaning you don't know what you don't know. And you want to eventually get up to the conscious competent level at least. You do it over and over and over and over until it becomes second nature. That's how you get to the unconscious competence level. The 5th basic, and I know I said 4, but the bonus, mastering the first 4 basics. When you master who do you listen to, Teachability Index, the training balance scale, the 4 levels of ways of learning information. You master those 4, that's the 5th basic, because you want to master each level. When you're able to master who do you listen to, you question, do they have what I want, and have they been where I am? If you want to learn more about these 4 basics, click the link below to get my free course, Breton Mind Blueprint. That was once a paid course on Udemy, but now I'm giving this course for free to you. I first created this course during the pandemic. The reason is because I noticed there was so much uncertainty, so much fear and worry, and this was one way I could help brighten people's mind by starting with themselves. Because if you brighten your mind, you brighten your own life, and you brighten the world. Thanks for listening. See you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, how about smashing that like button and subscribing to my channel? Also, turn on notifications so you can get notified on new